Olori Naomi have sent words across to Toby, and she is telling her categorically that not like she's ignorant of every single thing that has been happening. She's aware and she knows all that has been happening. But simply because she have chosen to maintain her peace and not have an issue with any single person doesn't mean she doesn't know what she's up to. That is what Naomi is telling Olori Toby. Now, what has Toby done? So, a Babalawo reached out to Olori Naomi, telling her exactly what Toby has ordered that it should be done to her. And from all indication, from all we have seen, what wrong has Olori Naomi done? Yes, what wrong has Olori Naomi done to Toby? Because if the Ooni says you should not return back into the palace, how is it Olori Naomi? That is the concern right now. How is it Olori Naomi? But according to this woman, she feels that Naomi is the reason to why they are not being accepted back into the palace. Now, this is one of the things they have been saying over time that when these women will just wake up one morning and all of them is Olori Naomi they have chosen to blame. All of them is Naomi, whether she has done then something, whether she has done any single thing at all, like whether nothing or something, they have just chosen or they have just taken it upon themselves to blame her for their downfall, for every single thing happening in their life. So right now, this is a big question. What has Naomi done wrong? Yes, because if you would want to understand these things very well, you would come to a realization that Naomi has not done any single thing. She has not even offended this woman. So why are they being so deliberate on the hatred? Why? Because let's look at things in a more civilized way. Olori Naomi came into the palace. Yeah, she came and met other Oloris in the palace. And after her, people still came in, like Olori Elizabeth came in after she came into the palace. But one thing we have heard is Naomi fighting any of these women. No, she haven't. Naomi have not fought any of these women. And aside that, Olori Naomi has done something very, very unique that all of us would applaud her for. When Naomi came into the palace and she met Olori Ronke as the head wife in the palace, or let's say the first wife the Ooni had in the palace, she respected Ronke vehemently. She did that. She made sure she did that. So right now, all of these women coming out to go after Naomi, coming out in one way or the other to make sure that they they fight Naomi with all of these things. It is beginning to be a thing to question. Now, this Babalawo is telling Olori Naomi that what Toby wants of her, it's so bad that if they begin to elaborate, Olori Naomi herself will wonder where exactly she has gone wrong. Yes, because these women, they don't care whether you have done something or not. They feel at their own end that Naomi is the cause of their misfortune in the palace. And no matter what happens, remember, no matter what happens, Naomi came into the palace just like a normal wife, like every other person. She came in the same way every other person came as a wife into the palace. And judging from all that we have seen over time, there were people in the palace before she came. So, what is now making her special? What is making her outstanding? What is making her have a leverage and an edge over them? It's something them themselves cannot answer, yet they keep fighting this woman for no reason. So, right now, when the Brazilian seer came out to, say one or two things how Toby has been on this matter, how Toby has been making sure that Olori Naomi will not see the breaking of another day, how Toby has been doing one or two things, all this why it was more like Toby was more like that was then she would not do it again. Everybody wants to prove right in the sight of the owner. Everybody wants to be better in the sight of the owner, because according to there's something about condemnation. Once someone condemns you in the person's heart, it is finished. Otilo, there is nothing you can do again that will change the fact or the reality of what the person thinks or what the person feels about you. Yes, there is nothing you can do about it. So these things are just a two-way stuff. It's neither you remain on the right path or you take the wrong path and the person what cancels you. And as it is right now, the Ooni has categorically cancelled this woman. You know, that special place, there is no special place again. That grateful room where you are in someone's heart, they are not there again. So for the Ooni to even have any single thing to do with this woman again, it is beginning to be difficult for him, because there is a point to which someone will genuinely care about you, and there is that point to which the person will begin to lose lots of interest in you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. There is nothing you can do about it, simply because of what you have not given the person the reason to keep on loving you, to keep on cherishing you. And that is the point at which these women are on right now. Yes, that is the point. The Oni really, really cared, but they did not reciprocate. Neither did they even give him the room to, to to take it from there and do something better with them. So as the matter is on ground right now, there is absolutely nothing anybody can do about this. Them hating Olori Naomi is just but a child's play. Yes, but what the seer is saying is that Olori Naomi has to watch her back. It is not every seer that when they meet the person, that the person will come back and tell her that, okay, oh, this is what they came and told us to do, and this is what I am going to do. No, it is not everybody. There are some people that will gingerly collect their money and they will go ahead and do what they feel they have to do. Yeah, there are people like that. They'll go ahead and collect their money, and they will do what they feel it is right for them to do. And in that point, what will Olori Naomi do? That is a question on ground. So right now, it begins to be necessary that Naomi has to reconsider or take things into consideration the more, because the last time when Pastor Tibetan said something like this, it was more like Pastor Tibetan is being too serious, he's exaggerating, he's saying this, he's saying that. But right now, this is a seer who was met over Naomi's issue that has come out to say this again. And it is beginning to be evident that no matter what happens, these women would not stop. No matter how things go down, these women would not stop. And their not stopping attitude and their not stopping character is beginning to be the most annoying and irritating thing that we have seen in recent times. Yes, it is. Because today they will show that, yeah, we will stop, we are getting better. Tomorrow they are even doing worse. Tomorrow they are bringing in a new strategy. Tomorrow they are looking for one seer somewhere to visit. Tomorrow they are looking for a native doctor somewhere to visit. And people, it is well, there is there is too much to this matter that we cannot just sit at one sitting, then we'll discuss every single thing. But this matter, it is well.